We are going live in 10 seconds. And if you go to my YouTube page, it's just my name. It'll pop up to say live, and then just make sure you mute your YouTube so you don't get a.
We ain't doing all that. This hurry up your little show.
The disrespect.
Let me take Amberia. I'm gonna talk about it. Soon as everybody get on here, I'm gonna talk about all of these disrespectful bastards.
We are your older brothers.
Chris is the most responsive one out of the whole group. But even him, he's like, nigga, can our pictures be any smaller? I'm like, this is the format of the damn show. Like all the pictures.
I've never seen thumbnails on a poster.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I had to make Chris his own separate flyer because he's Chris Spencer. You know what I mean?
No, I just wanted to be,
But this is what you
at
do.
least 3/5 the man you are on the fucking flyer.
Here's the thing, Chris. Here's the thing.
Your flyer look like.
Oh, look at David A. Arnold. I'm gonna talk about all of y'all soon. If Kim gets in here, we're gonna get into it. Okay.
I want to know where David is with all that shit in the background. Where's that in Utah?
Buddy, back up a little bit.
That set in Utah.
Buddy.
This is one of David's 16 offices that he has. I'm so sick of him. I'm trying to write down all y'all credits. I get to all the shows that David has written for or been on. And I was like, no, you know what? Fuck it. Y'all seen this motherfucker before. I'm gonna have to bring him up like D-Ray. This nigga funny. You seen him.
Wait, buddy, back up a little bit because your mic is real hot. Or turn down your volume a little bit.
Okay.
Chris producing.
I want to hear the
like that, buddy. If you just back up just a little bit, you should be good. It's your laugh is louder than life. That's
buddy, go outside that white door right there.
And close it.
Perfect.
And close it. I sent Kim the link, but I did send it late. Let's just jump into it. I sent Kim the link. I just sent it to her about 20 minutes ago, so I don't know if she has checked it and checked. So I told Chris, I said, hey, Chris, I don't have Kim's email, so I couldn't send her the link. He was like, you hit me up 30 minutes before the show, nigga. And here's the thing. I've been
asking for it right now, still.
It's in her email. That is, if she still checks that AOL email, that's what Chris sent me. Tell her.
That's what it was. I saw it was like,
she's calling me now.
She gonna do the whole shit via speakerphone.
Wow. This is how she do everything, though.
She's so. Now this time it's not her fault.
This time it isn't her fault. Well, it's actually Chris' fault. Chris called me on a three-way.
Okay, bye.
He called me on a three-way with Kim. Was like, all right, cool, nigga. She's on the show. I'm gonna send you her info. I've been bugging Chris the whole time since Friday. We've been planning this, and I didn't want to keep bugging him, but he didn't send it. It's 30 minutes before the show, so I'm like, Chris, I need Kim's thing. He's like, nigga, you hit me up 30 minutes before the show, and I was like, sorry, man.
Okay, I'll say it was me.
I sent it.
I'll say it was me.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
No show.
Yeah. I wish I had recorded the conversation.
Chris is the most peaceful dude in the world. I'm telling you, Chris is the night. Chris will get sprayed by a hose and dogs and be like, "You right, nigga, shouldn't be over here. I'm gonna go."
Hey, listen, it was only a puppy that bit me.
Exactly. Oh, Anthony, where your little degree at?
Don't say no bullshit out the gate.
Let's see.
Don't say no bullshit out the gate.
Yeah, hold on. Look over her right
better. Is this volume better?
Wait,
yes,
buddy.
Right shoulder is her image award that she got. I see a little image award back there.
They got mine too.
And Chris got what?
Wow.
Picture of me and Rodney Perry.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna go get my NAACP Theater Award. Hold on.
This is all I have. This is all I have.
Okay. That might top all of us.
Wait, is your name on it? I got a story. Hold on.
You always got props.
No, yeah, I got
black carrot top.
I got a story.
Black carrot top.
Look, it's broccoli top. There go, buddy.
These my NAACP Theater Award.
Shit.
Chris.
The Bay Area.
Oh, my-
Both of y'all
I still-
shit has masks, them
Chris.
old masks on
Wait
it.
till you hear this story. I still
Chris,
feel guilty.
explain why this says runner up on this bitch. Explain why I took second.
So I said,
D.
David, let me hear
Miller.
your set. He's like, what? I said, let me hear your set real quick. Was it right before, David?
This was the finals of the Comedy Bay Area Comedy Competition 2006. Chris,
No, you
like,
tell
let
the
me
story
say,
better. You tell the story better.
I beat out everybody. It's me and Pete Militant and I don't even know who else. Chris said, I give him my set. Chris goes, well, what about the joke about the gay parade? I said, what? He said, that joke, you know the joke you do. My wife sucks my dick while I drive. I said, you think I should do that? He said, you got to do it. It's killer.
Yeah, it is.
When I tell you I go out to the Paramount Theater, 5,000 strong, I'm murdering. And I, oh yeah, Chris said, I did this joke. You would have thought somebody in the room yelled fire. They silence. Like it was almost like they all set it up to gag. Ha ha ha. So as I went back into my plan, ha 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 ha. Right? D. Militant beat me by 1 point.
Look at Chris' face. Look at Chris' face.
Hey, and here's the sad thing. D. Militant ain't even in the business no more. You got beat by a nigga who quit.
What's worse is I did that same joke in Denver the next night and got a standing ovation. All right, Tahir, I guess this was the teaser for the show.
Let's get this going, man. First
Chris,
off, I always
Chris,
do.
don't feel bad. I did it in Denver too. The same city on a different night. It killed. David, you ain't shit with your own jokes.
All right, Tahir, we're going to try our best not to talk over each other.
All right, here we go. First off, love to do introductions real quick. We have Amberia Allen. You might recognize her from Punk, Silicon Valley, Young and Harry. She's a writer on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah right now. Amazing comedian, amazing actor. You saw she has the Image Award in the background, ladies and gentlemen. She also just got her degree. What was the degree in again, Amber?
Sociology.
Woo! Look at her. Just
You can't just say
women
degree.
goals.
You can't say degree. Correct him, Amberia.
Yeah, but I sound like such a bitch. You
No,
can't
no,
go
you
back.
won't.
You can't go back and be like, well, it's a PhD.
She got her PhD.
Yes, you
and
can.
Yes, you can. You work for that and you paid for that. And if you
No,
have
you let it slide. You let it
Listen,
slide and
Amberia.
then you say a big ass
Amberia.
word later, and people be like,
Amberia, listen to me. If none of this works out and you end up being a hooker, you need to tell him, you know this is a PhD pussy, okay?
and I was about to say, being a bitch, being a bitch ain't gonna change. You know, having a degree ain't gonna change that, Amber.
Stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Amberia Allen on the show.
we're not gonna get through none of your little agenda.
I'm gonna get through it. I push through pretty quickly, trust me. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have an actor, writer, comedian, also a member of Omega Sci-Fi. Excuse me, I'm messing up everything. You've seen him on Black Dynamite. You've seen him on The Chosen Ones. You've seen him on Rebooted. Also, The Group. He's been a guest star on a number of Tyler Perry shows.
Enough. You're gonna make the rest of them jealous.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Buddy Lewis in the house. What's up, buddy?
How y'all doing? Thank you. What's going on?
All right, thank you for being here, brother. Next up, I'm trying to get through these as quick as possible. We have a young, beautiful young lady in the building. She's worked on Animal Practice. She was also on The Boondocks. She was also on Young and Harry, The Parkers, nominated in 2004 for the BET Comedy Awards. Just an amazing woman. She had her own show, also raising Whitley. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Kim Whitley in the house. Y'all make some noise. Hello, Kim. How are you?
I didn't know y'all could see me yet.
Oh yeah.
What you eating?
And your little badass kid.
Yeah, and your
I'm so
snack.
I'm eating eggplant. Hey, Amberia,
Hey.
how you get your hair done in the COVID?
Well, my mama came and you can listen to her talk shit for 12 hours. She'll braid yours too. You're not gonna wear no mask.
Kim, come a little closer.
It's gonna take her 20 minutes.
You look like an old auntie getting off the couch.
Yeah.
And why does Buddy always lean forward when he talks? Like we can't hear him if he sits back. Buddy's like, yeah, you look like an auntie.
Right, and I'm out here in the sun. Okay, that's a better light, I think.
Yes, there you go.
Buddy, we can hear you if you talk from right there. We can hear you. We can hear you. I promise you, your computer will work. Next up, we have.
But he's talking into the room like a walkie-talkie.
We have comedian, writer, actor, father, husband, home specialist, renovator. As of lately, came on Instagram late and beat everybody out. Fuck him. Reported a couple of his videos. Good friend, somewhat. I asked him to call me about 2 months ago, and he was like, "All right, cool," and never ever called me. Made the flyer. He was very specific. Exactly. He was very specific. I put the flyer together, sent it to him. He's like, "Nigga, it's David A. Arnold." I was like, "You're right, cool. Let me go hack and fix this." Redid the flyer, sent it back to everybody. Had his own comedy class where he taught a lot of people. I know I took the class. James Davis took the class. A lot of people came out of that class stronger, better, more efficient in joke writing and joke telling. He has worked on Fuller House. Actually, he was one of the lead writers on Fuller House. Yeah, right on Meet the Browns, Ricky Smiley Show, Raising Whitley, House of Pain, and starred on almost all the shows that he wrote on because he wrote himself into it. Very smart. Ladies and gentlemen, new special right now on Netflix called Fat Ballerina that he shot in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. Mr. David A. Arnold to the show. Let me not forget the A.
Thank you. Well, if you put in David Arnold, you're going to get the old white man that does all the soundtracks for James Bond. So that's why I need to separate.
This is true. You told me why you did that. So hey, man, I didn't get mad at it. I just was like, respect. Only thing I got mad at is the fact that the nigga texted me to tell me he was going to call me and didn't call me. I needed some big brotherly advice. And this nigga was like, "Nigga, Julie, I gotta, the girls, they gonna put me in the home, nigga, so I gotta, Julie."
Oh, that was pretty good.
Nigga was doing Instagram videos at the time he was supposed to call me. I'm dead, nigga. I couldn't do it. Whatever I needed help with, I died from. So thank you, David. I appreciate that.
One more time. Just David one more time to hear, please.
Nigga, here's the thing, right? If I pay the bills in the house, right? I want the ice on what the fuck I want the ice, okay? I come on, this nigga got crushed ice. Nigga.
Hold on, you forgot one thing. Credits, bitches.
Credits.
I'm David A. Arnold. This is what credits, bitches.
Wow.
That was good.
I got all those catchphrases down. Last but definitely not least, I might as well be the producer of tonight. He helped put all of this together. I called him Friday and I invited him on the show, and he came up with the idea to have all his friends on. And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's still zooming with the homies, even if it is your friends."
He's stealing stuff from OWN, huh? Girlfriend Saturday Night, huh? That's what you're doing.
This is old drama.
Oh, drama.
I loved it because I think I hit him up Saturday and I was like, "Hey, man, how's it coming? We're booking everybody." He was like, "Oh, shit, that's this Monday, huh? And let me get on there." I was like, "This right here, man."
He was on. He was on.
Yeah. Writer, director, father, comedian, actor, husband. You've seen him on everything. Don't Be a Menace to Society. Why Drink Your Juice in the Hood. 6 Man, Significant Others. Postal. He's the writer with the Wayans Brothers. Writer on Jamie Foxx. Was on the Jamie Foxx show. One of the creative minds behind Wildin' Out. Had his own talk show. Nigga, I was doing research and found your talk show. Was like, what? Because this was before I moved to LA. I didn't know you had a talk show. So had his own talk show. Now he tours the house and does a show with his wife, date night, on Instagram that you guys can check out. We have Chris Spencer on the show as well. How you doing, Chris?
Good. I'm sorry. The producer in me is having a little problem. I don't like Kim's lighting. Right? I don't like that she's the color of the second Aunt Viv, but she looks like the first Aunt Viv right now.
Why is Kim outside and darker than everybody?
Right.
She only has the Wi-Fi from a pool house. That's how rich she is.
Why does her pool? Why does it look like she's running from the law and she's in the pool at the motel?
I am.
She just told her son to go get all them little cookies and shit and put in your backpack. We won't be here in the morning.
I said, we're gonna be. It does look like that. It looks like yeah, you're right.
So real quick, this is another episode of Zooming with the Homies, man. We got an amazing lineup. I don't put this behind a paywall because I want you guys to be able to get it as soon as possible. All I ask is that you take care of my guests. If you can, if you got something to give, go ahead and donate to them for their time and their jokes and efforts. So right now I'm going to ask all you guys, if you can, to change your name to your Cash App. If you need help with that, let me know. I'll change it for you. But go ahead and change it right now, and the people will take care of you by the end of the night.
Change mine.
I already know I was going to change yours, yours and Buddy's.
David's gonna need it for that damn dog. He's about to tear up his whole house.
What's your Cash App, Kim?
Unless I can give it to charity, I'm not going.
Okay, all right. That's
I'm taking all of it, so I'm going to put mine in.
You gonna put your Cash App in?
All the money. Goddamn right. There it is.
Amberia, what's yours?
I don't have Cash App.
Do you have Venmo?
I do.
Okay, I'll change it to your Venmo.
Or
wait, I don't like the idea of being paid per.
I'm gonna give you Amberia.
Amberia, are you on stage right now? Are you telling jokes on stage right now?
First of all, I don't like this daddy tone.
I'm asking a question. It was a yes or no question. It didn't really require rebuttal. It just was
Amberia Allen.
Wait.
Okay.
That's where you can find me.
Okay. So is this at Amberia Allen?
Yep.
Okay, and that's Venmo.
Yep.
Okay. I want all 8 of my dollars that's coming in.
Okay, here we go. Got you on that, buddy. Did you change yours? All right, you got yours.
Yes, I did.
He just left the whole damn thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
Chris just walked out without explanation.
Yeah, Chris.
So, we are in week
Chris
90.
don't need the money. He's getting Cash App from BET every week.
He probably is. He probably is. It's week 96 of quarantine. What the hell you guys been up to? David, I know you about to go get a dog, right?
I'm back. I went and got him and came back. I posted videos after I came back. I didn't want nobody to know I was gone because niggas steal.
Where you gonna get your dog from, David?
Say what?
Where'd you get this damn dog from?
Yeah. Tell the black people what you did.
I want you to know that I've already gotten $5 on my Cash App. So it's my ass. I just want you to know that.
You got $5?
I already got dinged one time. DT Kingsley.
That's a deduction.
Sent me $5.
What?
Goddamn right. I'm up to a $22 balance. So I got the dog.
Wait, I hear some dings. Let me see if my Cash App is dinging.
That's me invoicing you for these jokes you about to say.
Oh, snap.
I got the dog from Utah because we got him from a woman.
Oh, you couldn't get him from a black state?
Come on, buddy. Don't make me say it out loud. You know the problems. No, I got the dog because my kids they really are allergic to everything. So we had to get a hypoallergenic dog and make sure that he didn't come here and disrupt these kids' lives. So we EpiPen allergic around here. So I had to go get a special dog. My wife, Julie, found the dog. Yesterday, she claimed she didn't want no dog. I just want to put that out there. Yesterday, already, three days in. You the one that wanted the dog. Already, we own that. But
no, you don't understand. This is just the beginning. When he get to chewing on that new couch leg, he chew up all her shoes.
All of them Louis Vuitton shoes, all them Louis Vuitton shoes gonna get one pair of red bottoms, gonna get 8.
Oh yeah, and then you know dogs like draws, and your draws is real stinky. So when he gets his leg, he likes stinky. He gonna piss on all your old draws, David, because you know you got that odor.
What happened?
The dog is doing well. The dog is here. He's chilling. He's found his way. His name is Cooper. And
he gonna put hypoallergenic shit on everything in y'all's house.
The dog is hyperallergenic friendly.
David, I need to change the dog's name.
No, his name is Cooper.
It sounds like the dog.
I'm getting dong ding ding on my Cash App. I'm getting ding ding on the Cash App.
Oh, you just getting ding ding. It don't count as cash.
Thank you, Tokyo. Thank you, Tokyo Doe. Thank you, D. Thank you.
Really
next person that
here, but fuck it. I'm gonna one.
The next person that Cash App Kim, let her know that she don't have to come close to the screen either for us to hear her either. Let her know.
Her and Buddy are from the 80s.
Chris likes seeing my face because he only see his wife's face, so he like to fantasize.
Yes, I do.
He like auntie. Well. He like aunties.
I tell you what, Kim Whitley gives the best hugs in the industry. When she hugs me, I feel like I just want to come to Jesus. She would hug me in Ian's office. I just want to tell her what happened wrong with my day.
She's the only person that when comics get hugged by her, they close their eyes.
No, Jackie Fabulous.
Well, she's got them heavenly titties, so you can't help but get in there and pray.
Buddy gonna get canceled.
Here, I just want you to know anything over $1,000, I'm gonna donate to whatever this is. Okay.
I appreciate it. Wait, over $1,000?
I really want that shirt. That shirt is fire, sir.
Thank you, man. Perry Ellis Outlet Store.
Now you know what? You know what? This is so bad, Chris Spencer.
What?
And David gonna love it. Sherry Shepherd is texting me talking about, Kim, I need you to stay close to the screen because when you go back, your light is bad. She directing from her house. Sherry Shepherd, just cash at me and shut your mouth. Cash at me.
Shut your face. And look how the professor showed you exactly where to write. All of us, we just threw the shit up there. The professor Venmo Amberia Allen.
Yes. And I still don't have no money, so it don't matter.
I ain't got none either.
You know what? It's because people are a lot of my fans. They mainly do Cash App, Venmo. You'll get some for Venmo, especially the people that are in Canada.
Got some.
A lot of customers don't have it.
I got some.
Okay, Sherry.
I got some.
Ambria, I'll put my name as your Cash App, and they'll just put Ambria in the notes, and I'll give you a third of what they're saying if you want that.
None of that explanation. None of it.
You like that? Okay.
How's that for you?
I'm trying to help.
Kim, that's perfect.
What is happening with Kim right here?
You look like the neighbor on Home Improvement.
Right.
Look like Wilson from across.
You don't understand. You know, Sherry like a dog with a bone. She get a hold of something. She like, get back in the light.
You ain't gonna hold it like that the whole time.
Sherry, and Sherry gives good hugs. They just be down low because Sherry's so short. She give good hugs.
Julia King, I see you, baby.
Hey, Ambria.
All my money going to my dog.
Yep. What you say, Ambria?
That's what you get for getting it. You should have talked to some dog owners for real. Because like my daughter has a dog. I don't engage with him. I don't feed him. I don't walk him. I don't do anything. That's her dog. She can be going all day and it won't be fed by me. That's my family. That's her dog. I don't mess with
people and they animals, boy. We be hard on some animals. I swear.
You need to be closer to the mic, David. We can't hear you, David. You need to get a better mic.
We can't hear you. Fantastic.
We hear him, Kim.
Chris.
You outside in the ocean. You can't hear shit.
Chris is on a yacht right now. That's how much. Black people don't want people knowing how much money they got. That's why he talked to me in my shirt. I was like, it's from an outlet store. I don't want my family members watching this to think that I got money and then hit me with a Cash App request. Like, nigga. Ray Ray in jail. Ray Ray always in jail. Leave him alone. That's where he want to be. Let's stop doing this bail money shit.
By the way, I'm up $16 right now. Jackie Fabulous gave me 11, and Janine Johnson gave me 5.
Chris, we don't say the amount that people give. That's tacky.
I know, okay? It's tacky.
Yeah. No, this is called
you're too rich for that. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I thought this was a fucking comedy show. No fucking such thing as tacky.
I need my light.
I'm on my, I got
especially on Zoom.
I got another $2 right now as we speaking.
I got a ring light. But they inside.
You don't want to take that camera aside because you got 30 niggas living in there.
Hey, David, all socially quarantined. She got 6 Negroes, all 6 feet apart.
Kim, you're supposed to sleep with the extras on the show and then tell them to leave. They don't get to stay. They fall in love with the extras.
Mind your business, Chris. Mind your business.
It is probably 3 or 4 of them in there in hazmat suits. She know they nasty.
Ambria, people say they're trying to send you money through
Somebody send me a fucking $1.
I'm sorry, what?
I love you, whoever that was. Oh shit!
I had to mute, buddy. The people are trying to send you money through your that's not working.
They say you got to type your
Christine Duvall, thank you for that lovely gift, Christine.
Is it? Did I spell it correctly?
Kristen
is it Aallen?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. All right. Well, there it is. Y'all heard it. That's it. Okay. Cool.
Oh shit.
Chris, what have you been doing? What have been your activities?
Hold on, I'm counting money. This shit is bringing like crazy. This shit is bringing like crazy. I feel like I'm on a game show. Cindy gave me $1.99. He said, "Give it to Buddy."
Send it.
LeBaron,
send it.
Thank you, LeBaron. BT. Wait a minute. What if we find out when we get off of here, we done paid all these people instead of accepting the payment?
Amani Robinson, thank you, Amani.
We just hitting stuff and taking, and we don't know. We probably just paying all kind of people's bills.
Well, that's why you got to read it. You got to say requested or sent. If you hit accept on sent, then you're good. Chris, what have you been doing?
I'm getting a lot of Cash App, y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna definitely get us to a comic that really needs it.
You're looking at one of them, Kim.
Yeah, I know. This is a great idea. We should do this.
I'm trying to talk to here, but it keeps dinging.
I love it.
Well, silence your phone. It'll be there at the end of it. You'll be able to count it at the end. It's better.
Okay, what have I been doing? I've been writing. A lot of people, a lot of comedians, I feel bad for because their livelihood depended on the road, doing cruise ships, theaters, and I was fortunate enough to actually have work that I had to be completed. So quarantine actually helped me to actually finish the actual work that I had to do.
That's dope. I like that, man. David, what have you been doing, man? Besides, you had just renovated your kitchen, so you had just spent $8,500,000. I made up a number for it because that's how astronomical it was. Trying to help out a black business, and they just brought in a Fisher Price oven. And you was like, you got to go back and buy all new islands and new ovens and ranges and all that. What have you been doing lately?
You know what? That is true. I'm still paying on that. I should have the kitchen paid off by the time the girls move out. So
that is funny.
I'm actually like Chris. I've been lucky to have some projects that I'm actually developing. I was literally writing on a show for Nickelodeon when we stopped, and we in the writer's room went for about the first half of quarantine. Mm-hmm. So after that, I've been developing some stuff and just working on some other things that I got, just development, which is Latin for writing for free.
Buddy, what have you been up to, man?
I'm hoeing. I'm selling my
Mantail.
a mail whore.
Gigolo.
Actually, it's not paying any more than Hollywood, so I think I'm gonna go back to try to writing.
Okay. Hey, man.
No, I got a couple of projects I'm working on, man. Before this whole thing went down, I'm like Chris. You happen to have some stuff that was in the mix, and you're trying to get it finished and get it moving. So you got more time to get a couple of projects done. So I actually had a couple of movies that I was writing that I finished. So it's been good to have some time not to be distracted by other stuff. So that's good for me.
As a blessing, I feel like a lot of writers have enjoyed the time, but I know like I dealt with cabin fever. Like I had to get out. Like I checked into a couple hotels just to get a different environment to spark something. Did you guys feel that? Did you at any point feel like you needed to get away from your crib and find something new?
Well, yeah, I was actually at the Snooty Fox with you the same night you checked in.
No. And the Snooty Fox is just the hood is no.
Right,
That is,
yes, we've done that, but the problem is the children people came and got me because I left my son here for a week.
Children people.
The children people. What's the children, Amberia? What's
Children people. She don't even know what they called. She said the children.
Children people.
Negro, the authorities.
Yeah, them. Those with the badges that take children.
Oh,
them
shit.
people.
okay.
Social services.
Gotcha. What have you been pass me that bottle right there too, kid, please. Thank you.
My daddy is watching and my brother's watching. I just want y'all to know.
Tell your dad. Hey, Dad, what's up? And Kyle.
What's up, Kyle?
Oh,
Scott.
God.
Is it Scott or
Who pledged you?
what's up, Scotty?
The club
I didn't forgot to send it to Kyle, you know.
Damn.
That's messed up.
This has been, how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this for about 6 weeks now? 6, 7
Who
weeks?
are you talking to on the side? The producer, your wife, your quarantine boo? Who is that?
I was talking when my daughter was grabbing my drinks. I'm talking to my wife about how long I've been doing this.
I never knew you were married. This is embarrassing.
A lot of people did. A lot of people didn't know until this year. I kept my family out of
I bet you did.
limelight.
I want to apologize for anything I said to you in the club that was irresponsible. Amberia told me to say it. We were together. She told me to say it and to pinch your booty. She did.
He said, "No, I can't say whatever you want."
You to know, I don't say nothing about niggas because I never know.
I didn't know. I didn't know he was light skinned. I didn't know he got married. You know, David just got in.
Kim, you need to back up a little bit. It feels like Poltergeist right now. Like you gonna walk into
You the girl from the ring. You're about to come through the TV.
that video with what's that video with Janet and Michael?
Yeah. That's Missy Elliott. That's Missy Elliott.
Tyler Whitley, thank you, brother. Tyler Whitley just paid my rent.
Wow.
Unless your rent is $15, ain't nobody paid shit yet. You just wait a little bit longer.
You don't know what my rent is.
Oh no, these
Shut
people
up.
being kind.
Jeremiah, thank you.
Oh my God, Tyler Woolley.
James
Oh my God,
Cisnero.
thank you. Brittany, Steph.
Jacqueline. Ooh,
I wish y'all was right now.
Y'all acting like y'all ain't got money.
Chris.
We don't. We
Shut
haven't
up,
had
David.
nobody. We ain't worked
Shut up.
in 4 months. Shut up, because you right at home.
Yeah, you dog traveling ass Negro. Ain't nobody talking to you. You
Yeah.
shut up, dog
Boy,
getter.
the Utah probably paid $1,000 on a dog when they got dogs all in the shelter, dogs on the street. You shut up.
Listen,
Shut the hell up.
let me tell you something. When Chris
Motherfucker.
told me earlier today that David might not make it
Motherfucker.
because he was going to get a dog, I said, he's going to get a dog. He said, yeah, he's driving to Utah to get a dog. And the first thing I thought was like, how much money does this nigga have that he can go to one of the whitest states in America, drive there confidently, because he know they're not going to pull him over. They see the car he's driving. They don't want no problem.
Exactly.
Then, listen, you know it's a full-bred dog. It's not some shit that somebody in the crossbred. Like, this is a full-bred, real dog. And this is another house. You bought a house.
Here, guess what? And the nigga didn't even drive his own car. He rented a hypoallergenic car.
Well, here's the thing. But you don't put a Rolls Royce Phantom on the road for that long of a trip. You have to rent something else.
Some bitch rented a damn dog with bring the dog back with so it wouldn't get nobody affected. The dog had anti-COVID shit on him. This motherfucker
David rented a tour bus so he wouldn't have to drive. He got a driver for the tour bus. He made a family vacation out of it. They have a whole visual album. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. He's on a different level. You know
Why does Tahir have a drink like he's at the lobby in the W?
But wait a minute.
You go back and look at any of the videos.
Wait, why when you going through the request, why did I see somebody that they requested $25?
Oh, you got to be careful because they will do that. They'll slide it in there because they know they're coming in. They'll slide it in there real quick.
And you click that pay real quick. You click that pay. Woo, they almost got me.
Trickster motherfuckers.
That's probably the nightman at the Snooty Fox because you didn't pay your deposit.
Listen, I'm feeling guilty. They're giving me too much money right now.
Don't feel guilty, man. This is a way for people to pay their appreciation, show their appreciation for all the years of content you put out, all the stuff that you've written on, man. Y'all accept these blessings, man.
Okay, so that's why they're saying it. They're telling me shit that you killed them when you played one of the apostles in that play in the 6th grade.
For years of laughter.
They're telling me about vibe and all kind of shit.
Chris, it's better. Hey, Chris, it's better that they give it directly to you and you get the $15 than Ian's paying you the $15.
This is why it's better on Cash App and Venmo because like even on even with YouTube because people could donate through YouTube, but I told them to stop doing that because YouTube takes 30% of everything. Anytime they donate something in a super chat or a super sticker, bro, when I look at the end of it, they didn't took 35% of all of that. So I always tell people to donate directly to the artist because it goes directly to them.
This would be great, for a fundraiser. If we did a fundraiser for some comics or people that really need it.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Why don't we start with Buddy Lewis?
Well, no, because I tried to do at the very beginning. Remember, David knows I tried to do a big fundraiser. Kevin never did call me back. But the white people put a fundraiser together for their comics. The white comics, they raised $300,000 for the non-working comics.
Who did that?
Wow. Yeah, who did that?
I'll send you the link. The
Bill
white
Burr and all
out of New York.
So the New York comedians raised money for the New York comedians in New York.
Right. And I think Craig Robinson might have been a part of it, but we didn't see none of it. None of us saw any of it.
Well, listen, man,
they didn't have a comedy union annex. And we're gonna donate $86 to the Savoy.
Yes.
Way to go, Jonathan.
You know what I want to say though? This is what I want to say on a real note. To hear this whole platform, like when you asked us to do it, I was like, all right, cool. And you see.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, to hear, he didn't.
Tell the real story, Chris.
On the road to Utah.
I know he didn't say it right out the gate like that.
On the road to Utah. He didn't do shit.
Yeah. He was cracking jokes on Buddy. He cussed us all out on the thing. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I just agreed 5 minutes ago.
I know. Listen.
I want to say what I said.
Go ahead.
What they told me was King Tahir wants to do. That's what they said.
They did say that.
And I said, what the fuck is King Tahir? Like, and I'm thinking, this was my first thought. King Kuran, or I thought it was him. And I said, okay. But then King Kedar. I thought it was King Kedar.
I did too.
And I did too. With a nigga with them teeth in and that wig doing this shit. I was like, I'm not gonna be a part of that bullshit. And I was about to call Chris and go, why would you put me on this link with the bullshit? Then somebody earlier said Tahir Moore, and immediately when I saw it was you, I said, oh, Tahir, I'll do it. Now, this is what I was gonna say before Chris Spencer smart ass jumped in. And I mean this. I've watched you, Tony Baker, BT, all of these guys, all you guys from this class of comedians, right? Take advantage of this social media. And it's so incredible to watch y'all do it. It is one of the things that inspired me to even try to get on here and just have, and I want you to know that I see it, and I see like the content that y'all, I mean, yes, some of it be the bullshit, but y'all be banging shit out. And I'm like, me and Chris have talked about it. Like, these motherfuckers
talk shit about it.
Really grinded. And it's something to say about it. And I just want to say in front of everybody here, because we all, on the same, me and Chris and Kim and Buddy, we've been doing this longer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like to see y'all do that, is just it's inspiring and it's respect. I respect that shit.
Yep.
I would have never thought of doing no shit like this.
Thank you, man. The first one we did was so random. I was going live with people on Instagram, and I had so many people wanted to go live. I was like, I already had a Zoom account for work, so I was like, let's just hop on Zoom. And the first one I think was like almost 5 hours long. We started at like 11 or 10 o'clock at night, and we went to almost 5:30 in the morning, and we had probably like 50,000 people watch that one just off of that. And so
you're stealing the Zoom account from work. So you're
it comes directly from me, buddy.
So,
for my work is for my work.
For your okay. I
was
just saying because you know Jeff Bezos is gonna be mad as fuck you using his Amazon account. Do this real quick.
Clear your throat real quick, and then finish what you was about to say so you can get all that shit out your throat.
Jeff Bezos is gonna be mad as fuck at you when you go into work on Monday loading packages and he find out you've been using Amazon for the bullshit.
And he did the joke again.
He ran it back with Dick clear his goddamn throat.
Oh my God.
That's a professional.
I'm old and dumb.
Well, you know what, man? I can say this, man. I appreciate all the wisdom and being around. Like I remember when I first started seeing Chris at the Union, and I was like, "Hey, man, you need an assistant or something?" Or I was like, "I just want to be around to soak up game," because I feel like in LA, you don't have that uncle feeling in a lot of places, other than maybe the barbershop. But we don't have a lot of people that soak up game. So I've always been a person to listen in the room.
Maybe if you would approach me not as a friend and not an uncle, we probably could have been wearing matching Perry Ellis shirts right now.
Here's the thing, man.
Nigga was being nice and offending you at the same time. I need an old nigga that I can like.
It wasn't even that.
If you have butterscotch in your pocket,
I didn't call you like that at all. You are a liar.
You ever go to the racetrack and you need somebody to like fill out the forms for you? I would love an old nigga like you.
It wasn't even that. I was like, hey man, I said I can carry all your pills and all your canes. That's all I said.
Oh man.
That Monday through Sunday capsule for pills is what I said I can carry for you.
I can stretch you. I can stretch you. Listen, I know you go on walks. You're not gonna always feed all the pigeons. I'll help you.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick. I've had a connection with all of you guys on different levels. Buddy, we've sat over Ian's house to talk shit, play cards, and you told my wife she eats loud, and my daughter that she's just too tall, and you know.
Dang. But you said somebody eats loud?
Wait a minute, who told you that? His daughter is 7'3".
Oh, that's how tall my daughter is.
No. She was 6 years old then.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was 6 years.
Hey, my daughter is big. I listen.
You ain't gotta say big, buddy.
She's tall. She's tall, and she's tall. She's been a big child her entire life.
Don't do that.
Listen, man. It's true. This is a true story. I was trying to get her into school, right?
Yep.
And they thought she was like, I guess we walked into this one classroom of second graders. Now my daughter's in the kindergarten, and the little boy goes, "Wow, you're a big kindergartner." And they were like going to let her into school, right? We were like, my daughter's mature. She knows things. Man, the bell rung for the school. You know how the school bell rings?
Uh-huh.
It went, that my daughter screamed like David's dog's gonna do in a minute with and she ran out, damn near ran out the school. I was like, oh shit, they didn't realize it's a facade. This Negro's brain ain't as big as her height.
Oh, buddy. That's because she was she was only 6 and you took her, they thought she was in the first grade.
They thought she was, they thought she was 4th grade. And
she looked like Will Ferrell in Elf.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My daughter was Will Ferrell in Elf.
David, I hope that dog
shit.
I'm not doing this.
But I'm quite proud of her. She got a 4.0 this year in her college, so she's good.
Okay.
And got a full ride to the University of San Francisco. So be big, baby.
Hey.
Show them.
Her
Show
brain
them, baby.
is
My daughter got the best grades during this quarantine that she has gotten since probably elementary school. And I was like, you know what? That's it. We sending your ass up virtual high school because she was a straight B student this semester, got all her work done, which is letting me know that the distractions in the school in the classroom were too much for her. So she's like, she can't wait till the quarantine's over so she can see her friends. I was like, you ain't finna see them niggas no more.
better than letting her. Don't let Kim homeschool your kid because Kim's son is buck wild. He on recess all during school.
But guess what?
Best class is recess.
But he's learning. Guess what? I figured David turned all right. David Arnold turned out all right. Hell, I was like, go ahead, your Uncle David, he made it. Go on and start that setup and punch. He learning how to write a joke. It don't look like he got that math skill or that reading skill. It don't look
How
like
do
that.
you and Buddy have custody?
No. I'm
Amber, what have you been doing?
I was married up until my daughter got out of high school, so that wasn't I didn't have nothing to do with it.
No. You had a little bit to do with it. Amber, what have you been up to? Are you drinking water out of a wine glass? Is that how bougie you are?
Yes, I am. It's
she don't have no glasses.
What'd you say?
That's what happens when you win the Image Awards. You throw away all the regular glasses and you just only have.
She ain't got no
champagne
jars.
flutes.
Win an Image Award, you drink out of an old big gold cup. That's what you do. This is because all the dishes are dirty and me and James is arguing about whose turn it is to wash.
Is that what married life is about? Ain't this is why I'm single.
What you been doing, Amberia?
What have I been doing? I wrote on a couple shows, which was nice.
David, you got to quit stroking that dog like you some evil villain off a goddamn James Bond movie.
Is Kim on the phone?
Kim is definitely on the phone. Don't even worry about it. Just finish your story, Amber. Kim don't give a shit. She don't give a shit about what's going on.
What show you was writing on? Don't say you was writing on a couple shows.
Daytime Emmys, the Capitol Fourth, some graduation ceremonies, and then all the white people's organizations that needed a Black Lives Matter statement 2 weeks ago. They all called. I was very busy when people was protesting.
It's hilarious.
She wrote for Nike. She wrote for Chick-fil-A. She got an impressive resume.
All that shit that inspired y'all to get out in the streets, I wrote it. That was me.
That is fucking brilliant. Oh my God.
I love it.
That's a sketch.
That's hysterical.
A whole bunch of different black women answering phones. Jesus Christ, I can't.
I was fucking busy.
Yeah, I guess all the Black Lives Matter except for mine, huh? I ain't got no time for myself. Okay.
Oh shit. That is fucking genius.
Chris, where are you at your house, man? How is it that you have this much free time in your house? Because you look like you're in the living room. How is it that the kids and everybody haven't walked in?
No, they're out there playing basketball right now. I'm in the I made my garage like my little office.
Wait a minute, nigga, that's your garage?
Call it, you know what? Call it the second May quarter /
Okay, nigga, yeah, give me all the back. Give me all the cash out
in the back of his house.
You don't need it. Give me all the cash.
Don't worry about my wine glass.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we knew Chris was bougie. We knew.
Time out. I'm 60. I'm supposed to have shit like this.
Are you? You don't look it.
If I don't have shit like this, I should just quit.
Listen, yeah. Chris, I feel like Chris is one of those people that will be rich but never like act like it. I remember the joke he did about going out to dinner with Kevin Hart and his wife be like, we should ask him. I'm like, no, he got it. Chris will never pick up that bill, I don't think.
Not with them. Fuck, I'm gonna pick up the bill. That's almost disrespectful to all the hard work Kevin did.
Oh no, you gotta pick up the bill sometimes.
Hell no, never.
You gotta try.
Never.
I'm a drive-through friend with the rich. Okay.
Reach for your wallet and act like you always got to
stop doing that. That's so phony.
Chris,
stop doing what?
Reaching for the wallet when you were an $87 million nigga.
Yeah, you pat yourself. Oh shit.
I'm not gonna even pretend like I'm a rich.
I don't do that no more.
And who does it up here? Nobody's wallet is ever up here. Why
It's everywhere. You be patting everywhere in your coat.
Listen,
You get your sister whole plate.
Kim, this is me getting the bill.
Like the Matrix? Like the Matrix?
Chris went to breakfast one time with me and Iz, and when the bill came, he took a phone call and never came back until we paid the bill.
No, I'll pay for niggas like you. I know you little niggas need some money. I'll do that. But nigga, Jamie Foxx has never seen what this looks like.
Let me tell you my lesson. Let me tell you when I learned my lesson about paying the bill. I went to dinner. Was it your birthday or was it your anniversary, Chris? What was it?
Oh, that was a great. You talking about the go ahead.
Some place was ridiculous, right? And I promise I spent $860 something. I promise you, on dinner. I left, me and Julie and I leave, right? I'm driving. You ever feel something, but you don't want to acknowledge that it's in there?
Yes.
I'm driving home 800 lighter than I was when I got there. And by the time I got from Brentwood back to Porter Ranch, hunger had attacked my body. I was starving because the bullshit that we bought, they bring you, you know how they bring you that big ass plate with that little ass thing in the middle and all that great shit around it. I said, what the fuck is this?
No.
You're paying for the plates. It's not for the food. You're paying for the plates.
Let me tell you a funny story.
I don't think I ever spent that much on anybody's dinner.
That was my first and last and only time.
So one time we went to dinner and I had called David and complained, right? We went somewhere and it was a couples and I don't even drink, but I still remember the number. It was like I paid $372 for me and my wife.
Right.
Huh?
For your share.
Me and my wife. So couples. This shit was like $600, right? I called David, fucking pissed. I said, this shit was $372. He said, listen, me and Julie just spent $38 and I'm just as full as you. That shit was so funny and I was so fucking mad. I'm just as full as you.
I learned my lesson.
So the question is this: what is the rule? What is the rule when you in Hollywood and you are at a table, because this happens a lot, and you are with a football player, an actress, a politician, or whatever, and everybody's eating?
Right.
What is the rule?
Always have cash. Always have cash.
Okay.
Always have cash. And throw that on the table like, this is my portion.
No, so listen, David and I, we go out with a lot of couples. Probably me, I probably do it more than David. And as soon as the bill comes, you just fucking throw out the card. Hoping that nigga says, don't worry about it. So you throw it like this.
You always throw out the card.
You gotta throw out the card.
I think that like if it was all of us out eating, you know what I'm saying? I would think that if
you gonna pick up the bill, dog man.
I think we will all put out our card and pay for our share.
No.
When you eating at a expensive restaurant, if you came, I came, and we all friends that came together to eat. I feel like we would all pay our share. Now, if we was there to celebrate, Kim got a new show, Buddy got a new show, Chris, then we celebrating you, then we as a group would take care of your shit.
Right.
No.
I typically will look at the prices of the restaurant before I go. Right. Because that's going to determine how much I eat before I go to said restaurant. Then when I do arrive at the restaurant, I will order my drinks and my food from the bar, come back to the table with my plate and drink. That way my bill ain't attached to you niggas. Because I'm not waiting for niggas to go through a line item each thing. Like, oh, no, I only had, no, I'm not doing that. I paid at the bar. I tipped well. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all been good now. Y'all be blessed. Make it home safe. And I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I learned my lesson on the road with with this play I was on, man. Listen, one night we're in New York at Sylvia's, right? And I had learned before because a couple of times I got stuck. I'd be in the air hanging out, and it'd be me, Shamar, Clifton Powell. You know, we all on this play together. Negroes would be eating and drinking, and then all of a sudden, the shit's over. I'm still hanging out. It's me and Shamar and Clifton. We left with a $600 bill, and I'm like, dude, all I had was some nachos. What the fuck? So you had to end up putting $300 or $400 in a bill. So I learned because it happened. We're at Sylvia's. It's David Talbert's birthday. I'll never fucking forget this. It had to be at least 30, 40 people in Sylvia's, right? They all around the table ordering food. And I always started doing this, coming late when people said, we're going to meet. And I'd always make sure I was 20, 30 minutes late. So when I got there, the food had been ordered. So I was like, no, I ain't ordering shit on this bill. That motherfucking bill came. David Talbert put in, David Talbert got champagne. So he was like, yeah, I'll pay for the champagne. He put $750 in the bill. And people had put money in. The bill was still $1,100 short. And I said, the bill had to be like $3,000 or something because it was like
on there Sylvia's.
Listen.
Sylvia's is a soul food place, right?
Yeah, soul food place. Where the damn chicken's $40 fucking in there. Chicken plate $40. Kim, I said, damn, that's fucked up. All I got was pie. Here's $20. I gave him $20, and David Tom was so pissed. He's like, buddy, keep your 20. This nigga had to kick in on his own birthday party.
But see, white people don't do that. White people don't do that. Only us.
Time out. Don't put all of them in the same category. All right. The Beverly Hills white people that you tend to hang out with don't do that.
Yeah, I know a lot of raggedy whites.
We go to San Bernardino and Fresno and fucking Gardena. They're doing the same thing.
Okay, then this is the rule.
That Golden Corral.
It always is the richest person at the table.
Right.
First of all, that's number one. If your show got canceled, we got sympathy. But if you've been balling,
if your show got canceled,
we're not.
And that depends on how many seasons it went.
Right. And how long ago?
Anything over 3 seasons, nigga, you got it. You got it if it's over 3 seasons.
This shit is
Definitely, you paying. If you are a social media sensation and you done made $1 million in 1 year, don't nobody still know your name, you paying.
That ain't me. Don't point at me. Don't know. David is bigger on Instagram than I am. David got way more followers than I. This nigga came in last year in the 4th quarter and took over Instagram, just posting his real life. This nigga did a back to school video that did numbers. You understand me? No, I got so excited for him and so jealous at the same time. I've never been that conflicted in my life, ever. I was like, hey, man.
He's the oldest millennial on TikTok as we speak. This nigga is so loved on social media, they're hiring him to open up toys and play with them. So what is this? Oh, this is the new Justin Bieber doll. Let's see what it does. Look.
Nigga, is that a Jack in the Box?
For a doll?
Do you have a Jack in the Box gift box?
Nigga, this is, I want to show you this. This is a.
You getting paid for this shit right now?
This is
of course he is.
Box VIP card that I can take and get any and everything I want from there for free, no limit, no expiration. Look at the little Jack in the Box thing.
No fucking way.
Fuck you think we all going, what Jack in the Box we mean that, nigga?
I mean, Joshua, hey, David, Joshua loves Jack in the Box. I need you to run through there, bring us some dinner.
Listen, only 2 people are gonna get this reference, but Rodney Allen Rippey didn't even have that card. Okay, 3, 4, okay, good.
Listen. That's amazing, dog. I don't know how you got some shit like that, but that is fucking amazing, dog. Was that from Instagram or Instagram post or something?
It was. I have a I don't know why I dig myself into these.
Go ahead, man.
I have a contract with them, so I do so many videos, and they send me checks quarterly.
Wow.
I just
must be nice. You
It's
got food and money on the way. You got food and money on the way.
Food and money and all free medical to undo the cholesterol that it's gonna blow through the roof.
Take that back, nigga. That's don't fuck with your money.
That's right.
They ain't watching this shit.
This is good food. Made
All it takes is one.
Quality hands. You understand?
Quality hands, not ingredients. Quality hands.
Hands.
Have you guys found yourself doing anything more, like drinking more or eating more during this time? I know I'm drinking my ass off. I got the sponsorship from this company. David, listen, this is how much I fuck with this company, bro. I love whiskey. I love Irish whiskey. And I was a Jameson man for many years, and then I got hip on Tullamore Dew, and I loved it. I put people on it for 3 years, and then I was like, you know what? They should pay me for this. So I started this whole campaign, and I got all people that have heard me talk about it to repost their videos and their pictures of them drinking it, tag them, and I made a commercial for this company. We had a meeting online probably 2 weeks ago, and I posted the commercial that I shot for them. They didn't ask me to, I just shot it on my own, and probably like 6 other people from the company follow me. They started sending me bottles. In 2021, we got a whole rollout package coming.
That's what David's talking about. You guys are so fucking
Y'all
good
guys
at that.
are so dope, man.
Mosquitoes, I'm gonna have to go in. The mosquitoes are starting to bite.
Well, I mean, it's because they live outside, so
Right.
They're eating me up.
You should have been inside.
you should have been inside.
No. I didn't want to go inside because Joshua likes to be in the Zoom camera too.
You sure it's mosquitoes or not?
You got an
gnats?
office.
No,
Kid,
gnats
go to your
follow
office.
wigs.
This is not a wig, but it's my hair.
Go to your office, Kim. I thought that's where you was gonna come up at anyway.
Yeah,
You know what?
You do
I
a little
would.
show with Sherry Shepherd. So when you do your show with Sherry Shepherd, we get the good light. When you do this, we get in the bullshit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The
That's
old
like a chalk outline.
Bates Motel background.
Yeah, this looks like the Lorraine Motel. What civil rights leader finna get shot at your
All
goddamn?
you see is this.
You ain't shit, David.
Oh my God.
See, that's what,
Buddy, I hate you.
Oh shit.
Right. What you know what? And if you are listening, thank you. Some people sent that. Me and Sherry Shepherd's podcast, Two Funny Mamas. Please subscribe on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. And it's where all podcasts are heard. Thank you very much. We've been jamming.
So Kim, are you getting out of here? You leaving for the night?
No, I'm gonna go in the mosquitoes are eating me. I'm gonna go in the
go
office.
in the office. Go
I
in
didn't
the
wanna
office.
come back in.
David, you stop talking to me like you hitting this, first of
Go
all.
in the office.
You know Buddy
Like
is
you his
listening.
daughter.
You know Buddy's
You like you
listening.
that dog.
You know, Buddy is listening. So you gonna sign back into the live when you come? You can get it.
She don't know how to do that. If one of them little young girls that she be walking around with holding her purses in there, they can sign her on.
I'm gonna carry this into the office.
Fucking hilarious.
And by
Okay.
young,
I'm not with anybody. Kim be having 24-hour interns. I'm like, this little girl wants to go to bed.
No, you can't go to bed.
They be in the back of the comedy club like this.
Come out, get my coffee and
These
my
little
water.
ass babies got SATs in the morning and she got a fucking holding her goddamn whiskey and wig.
She's a fucking cult leader.
Yeah.
She's got a cult.
I think that is dope that you put together that thing to get that campaign like that. That's
incredible.
Fantastic.
So,
Yeah.
That's so dope, man. That's like this is here's the thing. And just I know we can always have fun, but this is
Is that a
something
donut?
I think that is dope. that we should talk about. And I just kind of, everybody here being comedians, everybody here being writers, everybody here being actors, everybody having a lot of success, and everybody still wanting to do other things. How about the obstacles that everybody got to overcome constantly to get to where we want to be? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody done had it. And I think
I made it already.
Except for Chris.
I'm so sick of this nigga.
Everybody done had that. So I think it was dope for us to just talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? I think that this is the time right now where we can capitalize on all of the resources that we have. Like, the reason I was able to do this was because the company that I work with for my other show, Wording is Hard, which I would love to have any of you guys on when the world opens back up. They rock with me heavy because they see the work ethic, they see what we're doing or what I'm doing, and they're a fan of it. Because I called them on a Thursday and told them what I wanted to do, and they was like, "All right, cool." We filmed it that Friday. I called some friends up, and we made it happen. And we have the resources. All of us have resources to band together where we can make the next Harlem Nights. We can make the next. Well, it would be the third at that point. Coming to America, but this is the time for us to really band together while we have this moment of solidarity, and everybody's like super pro-conscious and super pro-black to come together and do that, man. Like we have all the tools. Chris, you know everybody, and you're super rich, so we can make this happen. You can produce it and just put your card down for it.
Look what I said no to. I don't know everybody.
I stopped meeting people 5 years ago.
Hey, as a matter of fact, why don't we just let David do it and call Jack in the Box and tell him we all need cards, David?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I just did that joke, buddy.
Jack in the Box is definitely going to be catered on the set the entire time. Trust and believe. That's what we do.
And he will too. Jack himself, he'll bring this shit over himself.
The big ass head and everything.
What is Kim doing?
Kim is on a whole. Let me explain something to you about Kim. The best way to deal with her is just let her be. You know what I mean? Just let her run around in a little circle. Just
right.
She'll tire herself out.
Like a hamster? I was trying to connect the big.
Oh,
you trying to connect your to your big TV?
Yeah.
Kim,
but is there a microphone there? I mean,
yeah.
You don't have none of your. Listen, you have none of your little runaways to help you with any kind of technology like that.
Why they gotta be runaways? Why they gotta be runaways?
Do they have to be runaways, Kim? Of all these quality people out here, why is it that they gotta be runaways?
They're not runaways. They're workers.
Can I show y'all the
Kim has a trainer. Listen, Kim has a trainer that's out of shape. She got a.
Wait a minute.
Listen to me.
I gotta charge the mouse.
Kim had a trainer that was out of shape, right? Kim had an assistant that didn't know how to send an email. Right. She had a cook that was allergic to all kind of gas stoves. She could only microwave. I said, where do you get this staff?
Homes.
Motherfucking driving with don't have a license.
Oh my God.
Y'all funny.
All right, I'm sorry. I was trying to have a real moment with y'all.
Can I show y'all the commercial real quick?
Yeah, let's see.
What commercial? Of you drinking?
No, it's not. It's not of that, David. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay, man! Just.
I just don't want to see. Oh shit!
All right, fuck you and your little computer skills
too. Right here. Who shot this?
In your face.
The studio.
Over the top. It's like we get it. Just get to the point already. Oh, I'll take all three. You know, some of these brands will actually have you believe that everybody at a party or your group of friends drinks the same thing, which is crazy. Because me and my friends don't drink the same thing. Isn't that right, guys?
Oh,
right. See? Just try to be a little more realistic. Oh, you know the one that really gets me going is when there's a super hot chick and she buys you a drink. It's like, thank you. Oh, it's not even my birthday. guys. At the end of the day, pay attention to the signs, but make your own choices. Have fun. Do you. More fan. Bottom line.
What the hell? What? Wait a minute. What were you promoting? Was that your daughter that looked afraid in the commercial?
Right.
And how much did you have to pay them women to kiss you?
So here's the thing. This is what I'm talking about, using resources. So the studio I shot that in is the same studio that I shoot my other show, Wording is Hard. I hit them up on Thursday with the idea. We literally shot it the very next morning at 9 a.m. The young lady in the red, that was Tangerine Martin/Thomas, that's Clayton's wife. And the other young lady in the black, that's my homegirl.
You look like her name is Tula Moore.
Well, it's Dominique. And she's from St. Louis. She's from the crib, so she hopped in it. The boy that was holding, the young man that was holding hands, Tony Baker's son, he worked at the studio.
Look like Tony Baker.
Yeah, everybody else literally worked at the studio. So it was literally pulling together the resources to knock something out in less than 12 hours. I hit them up at like 5 p.m. on Thursday. We shot that literally 9 a.m. the very next day. But it's pulling together those resources and making something happen. It's like, this is the time. I feel like we can knock that out, man. We got friends with personal studios. They got one shooting bay one studio that they shoot out of for the most part. But I mean, we can make it happen. They got whatever we need, man.
Congratulations. That was great.
Yeah, don't you have a real commercial?
Oh yeah, I've done like Kmart commercials and things of that nature. But yeah, this was longer than a commercial. It was more like a campaign to kind of be like the most interesting man with humor, like the Dos Equis man, but with a little more humor and a couple more puns into it. So that's the whole campaign I'm shooting for. Like that.
I don't like how Kim said that.
Yeah, Kim, that was such a mom thing where you show your
Don't you
mom.
got a real commercial?
You haven't done a real one, baby?
Bullshit.
No. I've seen him in commercials.
Jesus.
You know what? All
that is some old church lady hate.
Don't you do? Have you ever done a union commercial, baby?
She was like, "You ain't got no commercial where the girls ain't got the titties out. You ain't got none of them."
A respectable commercial. Not all this
They know that
alcohol
too.
and sexualness.
She done closed herself off the damn room. She coming back now.
She putting a strap on that wig. She be back.
I heard you, David. I heard you.
The strap.
Why is your lighting so fantastic?
She would have came back with a chin strap, like a helmet on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that would have been funny. I'd have been like this. So,
Shit.
Why is your lighting? Did Gordon Parks just light you right now? What the fuck? Why
you said, your references be all from the 70s. What's wrong with you?
The nigga's 60.
I know my audience.
Oh my God.
You know what? I came in my office and turned on the ring light. I got no texts from people. You're lighting. I was outside I was trying to give y'all atmosphere.
It was great.
We didn't want that shit.
No, it wasn't.
Thank you. I like y'all's COVID beards. Everybody has grown.
Even Amberia.
This is a scam.
Ambria, where's your hairiest part of your body, Ambria?
What? The hairiest part of her body?
Mine is my ass. I'm just wondering. Sorry, Daddy. I know my dad's like, oh, she's so nasty.
Oh, I love it. My daughter hasn't been shaving at all. Like her legs have been something different. She's at the age where she needs to shave, and now she just don't care. And I was like, hey man, listen, don't lose track of what's important. Like, still do that shit because I got
no, it ain't
her
important.
legs are hairier than mine, Kim. It's a problem. Okay.
Your daughter?
My daughter.
Wow.
And she's taller than me, so I don't appreciate it. I needed to fix that shit immediately.
So you wanted to shave? Call her your son and watch what happens.
I do that when I tell her to take out the trash. I'm like, son, take out the trash. She's like, don't call me that, bro. I was like,
She said, bruh.
My daughter needs
Love
to
your
get
daughter.
she
Now, what
is
you
with the
doing,
complaining,
Chris?
bro.
Now, where you
I'm trying
going?
to fix my lighting. It got so dark in here.
Didn't it get dark? I told you.
Chris, you don't have a light in your office for.
I do, but I don't feel like setting it up for this little interview.
First of all, don't you downplay my shit, Chris.
He was gonna say bullshit.
No, if you would have had Sherry Shepherd, I would have did it. But you got
No.
If you would have had Sherry, Zainab, Guy Tori, and Maestro, I would have did it.
I'm gonna try to get Guy
Kim,
next week, man.
Maestro was brilliant. Kim, come on, give me something.
Maestro.
Maestro.
Has anyone seen Maestro Clark?
I
You were
saw
there.
Maestro at the gas station about 3 months ago.
You
swear to
was what?
God. He was getting gas.
No, he's a colonel.
Okay.
Maestro was a colonel or a lieutenant, a colonel or a general.
He went back into the service. He re-upped back into
Re-enlisted or whatever it's called. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He was in the service. He was in
years ago.
but he re-upped. But he went back in.
The service.
10 years ago, David.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, that nigga is a
Maestro
general
was
or some
in the-
shit.
I want to say he was in the Navy.
No.
Maestro-
Not Navy.
Yeah, and he re-enlisted in the guard, whatever guard they have.
This nigga mixing all of them up. He was a Cub Scout, and he said hoo-ha and went back to the Marines.
There's a lot going on.
Simplify. He did all of them.
I didn't know that. I mean, when we talked 3 months, because like when I saw him at the gas station, we talked, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to get back on stage." I went, "Okay." Like I didn't know what to say, but
You say we miss you. We miss your comedy, man. Yeah.
Not from David. You're not gonna
No,
get it.
David, what's wrong with you? Now Carlton hit me a text and you are changing. You got some clear glasses on. You done grew a beard. You wearing shiny jeans.
Let me tell you something. This David is not the David that I took the comedy course from. The David I took the comedy course from had on Adidas Classic, All Stars. He had on like some Levi's and like a t-shirt, right? The David now has 2 assistants because his assistant needs assistant. He buys John Varvatos Converse that are already distressed, right? These are basically Chucks that have been dragged on the street while you're driving. You open your car door, you drag it on the street, you put some different laces in it, and you charge $1,200 for it. See? This is a different David. This is a different David, guy. We just gotta accept that.
These come with a little bag.
Oh yeah, you out of control.
Yeah. When
you
David, you know, you reached a whole new level when the dog is gonna have on a Louis Vuitton fucking umbrella jacket or some shit.
Listen, I knew David was different.
Sleep under that tree. That's where that dog gonna sleep. You hear me?
We did a show at the Union probably last July, and David had on a scarf. It was 89 degrees that night. I was like, "Oh, this nigga changing on us, fam." This nigga got he had on an infinity scarf. It never ends. It's just a circular scarf. I was like, this nigga changing on us, man.
No, but listen. He still is David because the scarf was from Jack in the Box. So he always is gonna be stick. He'll stick close to his roots.
Oh shit!
Back in the Box, made by Ross. Nigga. You hear me?
Ambria is like, why? I feel like you are now. You've been on the Daily Show. I feel like you feel like you above us, Ambria.
She just left a chat with Ta-Nehisi Coates, and now she's with us.
Ambria has always been different. Like Ambria don't mix with we'll be in the green room talking at the comedy union. Ambria be in her car reviewing her taxes. Like she's always just been different. always been different. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate somebody that distances themselves for the better of them. That's just who she is. You know, I don't know Ambria, what were you doing before comedy?
I was in school.
Taxes.
What? No, do the jokes, guys. Do the jokes. No. I was in school. I was doing the PhD thing and teaching at UCLA. And then I took David's class because I was writing jokes.
Right.
I was just writing jokes and I was like, nobody saves jokes for later. This is crazy. So I should take a class. And I took the class and started doing stand-up. So
that's crazy. You took the class. I didn't know that you were an alum too.
what'd you say?
I said I didn't know that you were an alum too. I didn't know that you took the class. That's dope.
Did you say an alum like David got a real class?
I know, right?
I know, an
Alum.
alum.
Listen, man. Listen, I accredit a lot. Everybody gets something different from the class. The thing that I got from David's class was to root every dope in some form of.
David should take his own class. He might do better.
God damn.
All his students is fucking doing shit.
Right.
All right, I need another producer timeout. Kim, you look like Jane Seymour now. Too much light.
She casket fresh. That's how you look when you get ready for your funeral.
Jesus Christ.
David, what's with the flash of light? Are you trying to induce seizures? What's happening right now?
That's how Kim-
God.
Light
Is that
look.
better?
Yeah, a
Oh
little
my
better,
God.
yeah.
That's a little better.
Now you're back to you're
Because you know
Lino.
what?
You look like a well-dressed zombie.
Where's your backlight, Kim? Like the light.
You look like the girl that used to take up for Lena Horne.
Y'all leave her alone. She is black.
Oh, shit. You ain't got
Stop it.
no color.
What? Wait a minute. That's what Wendell was telling me. He said, when you do the podcast, you got to turn your light down. He said, you just look really washed out. So I didn't know. And I feel like it's dark, but I look light. But
You
then
need
that's,
your backlight on.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
need
like
you need a little balance. You need a little backlight to give it that balance.
so
If
you
it's
put-
head on, you either gotta have it like two lights. Like I got two lights facing me, but the backsplash produces some light. So you turn that backlight on or something.
Yeah, you blending in with your shirt.
There you go.
That'll look better.
and you put that
Listen.
in the back.
We're
Let's
gonna
see.
see. Let's sit down.
Okay.
Let's see.
You got some
Scoot up a
color.
little bit. It's a little bit. Scoot up a little bit.
Yeah, get in the camera.
There you go.
It
That's
feels
better,
like
yes.
it's light
It's
on this
dark.
side.
It's dark on this
No,
side.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
It's
Okay.
it's-
Backlight. Look at it. It's
That's
in the
better.
back.
It's getting better.
that's better. That's the best right there.
Oh.
Have one of them little, listen, have one of them little juvenile delinquents hang up a light that they learned in one of them little schools they was at.
Shut up, Chris.
Oh shit. Hey
Have
David.
one of them little
David, why
What
don't
them
you
little-
send some Jack in the Box workers over there and help
yeah.
them?
Have one of them hookers turned carpenters come fix some of that shit.
A hooker. Okay, wait. Is that better?
You
It's
no,
getting
now you
better.
look now
It's
you
getting
look
better.
now you look gray, like you a ET version or something. That's shit. You look like an avatar.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's better than it was. That's good. Whatever
it.
it is.
Oh,
Oh wait, what you just do?
It
What
keeps
you gonna do?
changing.
Go back. No, you did. You had
Turn
did
the light
something.
on.
Oh, I turned this on.
Yeah, turn that light on.
That balanced it out. Jesus.
What is that? A torch?
How's that?
No.
Oh,
No.
you did something a minute ago and it was perfect.
Y'all, I'm about sick of y'all.
Don't get
We
mad.
try to
guys.
help you.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
This
Now,
is
what you come back, it's gonna
ridiculous.
change
There you
again.
go. Now you oh, it just went away.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's okay. It's okay, baby. Just stay.
Now you look like a white woman that's about to cuss somebody out for,
Yeah,
for
you look
not
like
having
Karen.
a mask
I'm gonna
on.
move the desk closer to the light.
You look like Karen.
Exactly.
Some ain't right, but whatever. You're right. I'm frustrated. First of all, let's say thank you to all the people that Cash Apping. Y'all
Yeah.
have been wonderful. Thank you so much. I am going to split this and give it amongst the comics. Thank you so much. This is y'all really have been sending this Cash App. Funny. I see you, BT Kingsley, with the, you didn't get a whole $2. You put $1.99.
He gave me the same thing. He gave me for the King Kadar show, is what he called it.
Oh, that's so. I mean, people were taking us for all different kind of things.
Ruben Paul said, David looks like Judge Mathis.
Nigga, did you know I was supposed to play him in a Fox pilot and the shit went out? They had a pilot for Fox that Ellen DeGeneres was doing like 4 years. No, had to be about 6 years ago. And there was a Judge Mathis story. I was the people of the head of Ellen's company called me and was like, we want David to play Judge Mathis. I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Nigga, when I tell you the two writers turned in the worst pilot script ever written in the world, and they can't.
You know what, David? Fuck you. I wrote that shit, and I don't really appreciate it.
Nigga, at least you got a check, because that bullshit, all I got was this empty dream of playing Judge Mathis.
Kim Whitley.
Huh?
Sean Baker says you look like Dame Judi Dench.
Oh, wait a minute! Sean!
You're lighter.
Wait a minute, Joe. How about Joe, the contractor, gonna send some money? Somebody sent me money for a new assistant.
Yes.
Hey, they go hard in these comments and on the cash app.
No, Jackie Fabulous said, send me all that money.
Jackie.
Raymond Cooper tried to get me for $20. He said, he sent me a request for 20, said I don't need it.
He sent it to
I
me
caught
too.
that shit and declined it and blocked him from my world.
He said, all y'all rich, send me that money. He did.
Chris, can you text Ruben Paul and tell him I want to have him on the show?
Have you had
him?
Fuck you. Heard you.
You fuck him. He got rich friends. Tell him to have some of his rich friends put him on the show.
Ruben is babysitting Tony Rock's son.
Yeah.
Have you done Jackie Fabulous?
Jackie's a regular on the show. Jackie's on here like once a week.
That's
Jackie,
right.
Tony Baker, Kevin.
I love Ruben Paul. I'm gonna call him for you and tell him, man.
All right, yeah, Jackie's a regular. People love Jackie. People love Takara. I got a couple of regulars on the show. I had Leslie Jones on the show
I saw that one.
I had Naeem Lynn. I had all the Plastic Cup boys. I had Carlos Miller on 85 South and Wildin' Out. I've had a couple people on the show that like come through and really show love, man. It's been dope. It's been dope being able to connect with friends and catch up with everybody while everybody's still under this quarantine, and also give people a platform to tell about what they're working on, what they got going on, what people should look out for. And you know, this at the end, we always talk about what we got coming up. So Kim, you talk about your podcast, where people can subscribe. We had a Coco Brown last week, and she just got into selling edibles, so she promoted her edible. Is that your book?
This is my book.
Delusions of Cinderella. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, yeah. We usually, like, when we're 10 minutes out from the end, I give you a platform. You can just go for it. Tell us everything.
Can I ask you something? When is the end?
Oh,
Negroes.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Kim,
Oh
you
my
know what
God.
that reminded me of? That reminded me. Remember this, Kim? Me and Kim was performing at J. Anthony Brown's comedy club one night, right?
Yeah.
We was doing our show, and she said, this is the funniest shit ever. We on stage together to close the show out. Sometimes we just get in it. We was going. We've been on stage 45 minutes. Jay left the club an hour before. I guess Jay texted back to see if they was cleaning up, or they said, no, Kim and David still on stage. Jay got in his car, drove back to the comedy club, walked on stage in the middle of our act, and took the mic. Said, how long is this show?
That's
it was the
fucking
funniest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. That nigga went off on us for 6 minutes about how long-winded we was. And that was I had so much goddamn fun at that. J. Anthony Brown, that nigga makes
love him.
Love him. That Negro is the funniest Negro.
Has anybody talked to Jay?
Yeah, he's doing good. I saw him a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ruben Paul just sent me $25 and told me, fuck me, and this is for my dog food.
That is hilarious.
Hey, Ruben, what the fuck you sent him money for? I'm a better friend.
Yeah. Your friend.
I was so mad because I was supposed to do Ruby Tuesdays and then the quarantine hit and I didn't get the chance to do it. The only time I've been able to hit the main stage at the Laugh Factory has been during the quarantine, and I did the virtual shows. Like I've done 2 of them, hosted one of them, did one of them, but that's the only time I've been able to do the main stage.
You're lucky. Shit, I'm a regular and don't get on stage.
Hey, Chris, tell them about how you got me on as a regular at the Laugh Factory. Do you remember?
Really? Wow.
I got you on.
You guys are friends, huh?
Yeah, I know. This is
Your
what
memory's better than mine.
Okay, Buddy, what Buddy said just made me remember this.
You almost look foreign. You almost look like you from Arabian country.
Jamie Masada made me a regular, right? I had been a regular for however long. Never got spots, never. I used to go to the comedy club and just hang out and be in his face because I was like, nigga, one day you got to put me on. Well, Chris was closing the early show one night.
Oh, yeah.
Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Chris was closing the early show, so I went up there to see Chris because I was going to leave there and then go hang out at the Union or someplace, whatever. The 10 o'clock show was designated for Dane Cook only that night because I guess he was working on one of his new specials. This is when Dane was killing. And the place was packed. No other comedians were there because everybody knew it was Dane Cook working out. So wasn't no comedians hanging out. Dane was on the set making a movie and got caught up and could not get, he was like, I ain't gonna be there for a minute. Chris was leaving. Jamie was begging Chris to stay to open up the second show until Dane got there. And Chris looked at Jamie and said, Jamie, I gotta go. Because you had something with Vanessa. You like, I gotta go. Put David on the stage. You made him a regular. Put him on the stage. I'm standing right next to Chris. Jamie didn't even want to look at me. He just looked straight at Chris. He was like, I don't know about it. Like he just did. And I went, and I just stood there like, nigga, you need me now. Nobody was there. He finally turned to me begrudgingly and was like, all you got to do is stay on stage probably 10 minutes till Dane gets there. You know what I mean? And Chris was like, he'll be fine. David is funny, yeah. Chris left. I went on stage, opened the show. Dane Cook didn't show up for 45 minutes. And I stood on that stage and ripped that bitch for 45 minutes and got a fucking standing ovation when it was over when I brought Dane Cook up. And from that moment on, I've always gotten spots from Jamie. But that shit happened because I was there and Chris looked at this dude and was like, this nigga's funny, put him on stage and left. And that shit it made me feel good that Chris thought that I was in a position to be able to handle that because that motherfucker was packed wall to wall to see someone else. Which is
now that we're sharing the story, I got something to share with you. I didn't actually leave. I was in the balcony going, please, God.
Please don't do the parade joke. Please don't do the parade joke.
Please don't bomb after this recommendation.
Okay, that is one of them things where
that is the best.
But that's one of them things where everybody, all of us as comedians, which people don't know. And I was doing this interview earlier today, and I was telling this dude that people always ask about comedy, and I was like, you don't understand that we be doing this shit constantly. Like they don't get the nights that we go on stage and perform for 7 people at 12:30 at the Comedy Store or at the Union when it's 10 o'clock and it's 15. People don't never see that. So they don't get what they watching now, all of us firing off all this shit off the top of our heads. It's because it's because of the years and hours that we spend in these comedy clubs.
Let me say this too. Spouses like have to get to a point where they understand it too, because they like, you ain't doing that. You going up like, no, I gotta go hang out. They gotta see my face. I gotta play the FaceTime role. Like, so you just hanging out, and people think that you're just getting out the house just to hang out. It's like, if they don't see me, they will forget about me, and I won't get spots. So until I become a regular, I have to go and put in this FaceTime, pay this money for these punk ass, watered down ass drinks, just so they remember who I am long enough to get on this stage. And like that's so real freaking like Chris has never had to do this because people have always liked him. But like the rest of us have had to put in a lot of FaceTime.
I earned this like. You were just 11 when I was doing the shit.
I literally was watching the Jamie Foxx show, and I remember seeing you working at the Jingles studio.
Oh, even before that, when I was doing open mics at a place called the Natural Fudge, where they made you buy food or bring 5 friends for you to get on stage.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep. That bringer shit is not new. We've strip clubs, fucking.
Did you did open for the strippers too? You did that shit too.
Wasn't it Tuesday they had a room?
Wednesday on Washington Boulevard, it was a place called Tigers.
No, I'm talking about a girl named Tuesday who booked it.
Tuesday until she absconded away with some of Kim's money.
Really? We're gonna tell the Tuesday story? We're gonna tell the
Hold on, real quick. I want to say this, Amberia. I definitely want to have you back on with the crowd that is literally like from your class too. I wanted to
David's class.
What?
That would be a whole lot of successful niggas, buddy. You're not invited.
Did y'all talk about the famous
Fuck
club?
your little class, nigga. Fuck your little class. I
was talking about our class of comedians, not David's specific class, buddy. But right. I mean, either way,
age group.
The joke still landed. David's joke still landed.
Yeah.
Did we talk about the famous club that me and Buddy started for everybody?
Nigga, hold on. Night.
Well, I like to say club because now it's a full-fledged club, and it was
incredible. I was there.
Remember those times? That's all. I just wanted to bring
Whitley started her and Buddy started Whacked Out Wednesdays, which I remember when I was here and just trying to get on, and that was one of the places you wanted to get on stage.
Yeah,
David, you had to do some things to get on stage that you weren't willing to do.
Kim tried to get me to do some things to her. And I said I was gonna do it. I had 2 or 3 days to think about it. I couldn't do it.
It wasn't worth the Jack in the Box card.
You got confused, David. I didn't say you had to do it to me. I said when you
did it to all the employees.
Let me tell you something. There was no way I was gonna fuck Hope Flood for you. That was not going to happen.
Hey, it did. Hey, that worked out for Jamie.
Ambria was in the I need an adult pose right there. She just did the Regina Hall. I need an adult.
What in the world? It's just spiraling
to the light. I had to go to the light.
Your lighting is perfect right now, by the way.
Perfect. Don't move at all. Jack.
And it's 8:40. We finally got the lighting right.
Really, Ambria? Really? Yes. It takes time for beauty.
No, it looks good, Kim.
It does. It looks very good.
It looks fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Before, you look like Tina Turner as a Smurf.
I want you
blue, gray. What'd you do?
You hit the light or something.
You know what it is? You literally have to stay in one spot because the camera will adjust to it, and when it adjusts to it, it only takes in a certain amount of light.
I'm
so you have to be literally like probably 1 inch back.
But I have dropped 20
Thank
pounds.
you, Cecil B. the Negro, to hear.
Wow, you look great, Kim.
It might be the 20 pounds too.
Come on, Kim, let them know. How you lose weight in that quarantine? Because I've definitely picked up some. I'm not gonna lie.
As he picks up the whiskey.
It's probably drink. I was just gonna say, David, it's probably the drinking. I'm not gonna lie to you about that.
Your calories.
Buddy's lost 20 pounds.
Buddy lost 22.
Yep.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I could tell Buddy lost some weight. I didn't want to say it because I don't want to give him credit for nothing. But I did notice it. Buddy on his way back down to find one of these young bitches. Wait, I'm telling you what's
getting in young bitch shape. You getting in young bitch shape.
Buddy, but
tell him what happened, David. Tell him what happened
right now. If Buddy lose 8 more pounds, he gonna show up with a 28-year-old. I'm telling you what's gonna happen right now.
What's gonna happen in 2 years?
And then she gonna leave. Buddy gonna be back up to 315. And he gonna be doing a one-man show over there on Melrose.
What's the name of the one-man show, David?
This bitch got me again.
Oh God, I gotta look.
Oh
He
shit.
need an age.
Oh shit.
Buddy cannot go below a 40. He need to stay above 40 years old.
Buddy.
He
Oh
can't.
shit, nigga, you about to make me cry. That is so fucking funny.
Buddy, we've seen you cry before, but it wasn't for the jokes.
Oh,
That's
shit.
how Buddy's flyer was for the last one-man show. This nigga is
Oh shit.
Somebody sent me $10 for a future liver transplant. Ain't that a bitch?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
That's my boy DeMarcus in St. Louis.
What age range should he be dating, Kim?
He got to stay 40 and up. Buddy actually should probably get an older woman. He go with these young girls. No, Chris, boy, we talking Buddy. Buddy want to
Older, meaning older than him?
probably be better for him.
Fuck no.
That Papa Smurf, first of all, you got to get rid of that beard if you're going to get anything in your 30s. Don't no 30-year-old want that gray stuff, or unless you got $1 million.
Hey, you know what this is? You know what this is right here? Security, bitch.
No. That yes, you work as
I can do shit like I can say shit that all young women want to hear. I can say the 3 words all young women want to hear. I got it. I got that, baby. I got it.
Jackie Fabulous.
I got it.
You say what, David?
Jackie Fabulous just texted me and said, Buddy could have married me. That's right, buddy. You and Jackie need to go on and shut it down together.
Shut it down. Jackie would be great for you, buddy.
She'll take care of you, get your cholesterol back under control. Let me tell you something. Jackie is what you need in your life, buddy. I'm about to make
No, Buddy can't handle Jackie. Y'all ain't seen the episodes with Jackie. Jackie like her ass ate. You ain't ready for
Like
Buddy ain't from that. Buddy ain't from that time, man. Buddy can't eat Jackie's ass. He ain't ready for that
Jackie
life.
would get mad at me. I'm gonna just say it right now. Jackie and I couldn't get along because I'd be stealing her fucking jokes. I'd be stealing her fucking jokes. Going on stage with her shit. She'd be mad as fuck because I would win fucking America's Got Talent. She got second. I would win with her fucking jokes. And
hey, Jackie said you Jackie said you were the one who taught her how to harass clubs until she got stage time. She had literally just texted me that about 10 minutes ago.
I remember when Jackie used to tell me, they not letting me get on stage. They not letting me do this. They not doing. And I said, you got to, and that's true though. You got to go and get this shit. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Well, I don't like this person or she don't like me. I don't give a fuck who like you. I don't care if you like me. I don't care if I like, my goal, I see past you. And I used to tell her that shit all the time. I tell everybody, I had that conversation with Amberia before. I tell everybody, dude, Chris made me talk. It's true. It's very true. Like I gotta give
Chris.
Huh? What'd you say? Thanks, Chris. Yeah, because what Chris did to me, I did to Jackie. I've done to Amberia. I'm like, because you know this. Everybody in here know this. When I met Buddy and I met Kim and they was running that room, you gotta go and be like, I want to be on here. Put me on stage. You gotta become a pest. Now, when they finally put you on, you gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Don't beg to be on and then be the bullshit. So I told Jackie, you got to get your. I've seen a few people, honestly, and Chris, you know this, and Kim know this. You see a few people who come and you go, oh, this motherfucker got it.
Yeah.
Like they got it. I saw that with Jackie when Jackie took my class. When Amberia took my class. I had heard about Amberia from Sidney Castillo years before. My friend, it was so funny, so funny. And I'm like, and everybody says that, funny. So they should take my class, which don't mean comedian. It just mean you just a shit talker.
Right.
And her ass got on that goddamn stage and I went, where the fuck you been? Like, cause this is your calling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jackie, you gotta, if you wanna do this shit, you got to go get it. Cause ain't nobody coming to your house, ain't nobody bringing you shit.
And I'm gonna tell you, you know what, David? I had
I'm sorry, buddy, real quick. Okay. I just wanted to leave a little space for David to say my name. I didn't hear it, but
right.
Tahir Moore, me and Tahir had this conversation.
You ain't been around Tahir too much.
But this is the thing. Me and Tahir have had this conversation because when you see people that you know, you ain't gotta say shit to certain people. They just gonna show up. Like, you know how comedians always go, I'm getting on stage, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You ain't gotta say shit. They just gonna show up because you gonna come to the club one night and their name gonna be on the lineup. And you're gonna see them. And their name gonna go further and further and further down as they move down in the show. And I've seen, that's why I said right out the gate, Tahir, Tony Baker, Clayton Thomas, BT King, like all these dudes that I see, you just see these guys like, and just not on the stage doing this kind of shit.
Right.
You know, constantly. So I'm not, you know, I mean, I know we fucking around, but I just feel like when you got all these people that you're working with and that you work with and whom I have a lot of respect for, I just think that it's just dope to say that. Because when Jackie says something like that, I appreciate it. But Jackie, every time she would text me, I'd be like, keep fucking going.
Yeah.
Like Chris, I expect nothing less.
You know what, David? It's funny you should mention that, but I had the same conversation because I was that dude when I first got to LA, because the only place really Negroes could work was the Comedy Act Theater. And that was and literally that was the only place in town that I knew about, other than the places that I found out existed in South Central for Black comedy. Because at the time it was a Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, the Improv, and that was it. And I had the same conversation with David Banks. I was like, man, they won't let me on stage. And David Banks used to write for Richard Pryor. I was like, man, why would they let me on stage? And then I was going through this whole shit, and David Banks told me the exact same thing. He said, man, listen, quit letting these, and this is what he said, I'm using his exact words. He said, quit letting these $5 Negroes keeping you from making 25. And I was like, I didn't understand at the time, but he was like, you mad at Mike and them for not letting you on? Motherfucker, go find your own spaces and get on at all these other places. I was like, where else is there? And he started telling me about all these other places where you gotta be there and get there. And let me tell you something, back then, I didn't have a fucking car. So you had to get there. I mean, and I worked too. So getting there and creating a space for me was like, that's how you get it. Because Chris will tell you, I had rooms all over fucking town when I started. You won't let me on the fucking stage? Fuck you. I start a room in a motherfucking garage. I had rooms at the Mayan. I had room.
Remember your happy hour comedy show?
I had the happy hour. I had the drive hour comedy
5
hour.
o'clock in the afternoon.
From 5 to 7.
I don't
and you could beat traffic. It was beat traffic, and it was downtown. And I used to give all the if you were a secretary, I had secretary's night. I had paralegal night. So if you did one of those jobs, you could get in the club free. Man, shit, I started rooms all over fucking town, nights and rooms. That's how you get it. And I'm gonna tell you, it's funny that starting rooms was sort of the thing when I came up, but now, man, that's why I admire Tahir and Clayton and Jahan Jones, Daphne Springs. Y'all motherfuckers are on this internet doing it. And like I was looking at Daphne's page the other day. She's doing videos right now. I was like, God dang, you done put out some new shit in the middle of a fucking pandemic. I love your shit. You doing it. And that's where you got to do it, man. Like you said, Dave said it. You got to get it. You got to get it.
Real quick, Buddy, Jackie said if Buddy uses the dick right, I'll write jokes for him and he have my jokes. So just throwing that out there. That's number one.
Oh shit, Jackie, you might get some of this. You might get some of this heat stick. Heat stick for jokes. It's a good trade.
Secondly,
Ruben Paul said Buddy lost weight in his eyebrows.
That's fucking hysterical. I'm dead with you.
Said Kim, stay in that light right there because one false move and you gonna look like Cicely Tyson.
Who said that?
This is Ruben Paul. This is
Ruben, I'm sorry, that's why I was looking over here texting.
Yeah, that was another thing I was gonna say. Chris is over it. He didn't realize what 2 hours really looked like, but
somebody said
it was 2 hours. They didn't tell me the time. I thought it was just an hour.
Hold on. Somebody said that this show is an hour longer than The Irishman. I said that.
How are they writing this?
Why is it so long?
This is on my phone, buddy. On my phone.
You know how long it was, Chris. I told you from jump exactly what
I know. Listen.
You tell us. My blood sugar has dropped.
I'm having a good time because I like everybody on here.
I do too, but I would have gotten some snacks. My stomach is growling. I didn't know. I'm starting to shake.
I didn't know Weight Watchers had snacks.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Have you asked Melanie Camacho on this show?
No, I haven't. I don't have her contact.
Melanie's still on MySpace.
Those are Weight Watcher snacks.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's a Weight Watcher snack. Got the WW on it.
Buddy ate the whole box of them. I'm not going to tell him.
Yeah, he said, I must eat all my points today.
I'm gonna eat all my points this evening.
Well, listen, we're minutes from the wrap of the show. So this is the time where you guys can thank all the people that donated. You can also let them know where they can find you and follow you and all the projects that you have coming up.
Can we count and see who made the most money?
No, Chris, that's tacky. Rich people don't do shit like that.
Comedy show. I'm donating anyway.
Before you do that,
who are you donating yours to?
Isabella and Christopher Spencer.
DeMarco Davidson, thank you for the generous donation. Thank you.
So who wants to kick it off? Let's go with Buddy. Buddy, why don't you kick it off for us?
Listen, I want to thank everybody, Shanrika Holbert and all these people, Ruben Paul, man, everybody send me a little money. BT, thank you for the $1.99. You're a generous and great person. Ruben, thanks. I know you're going to need that money for bail for something you've done, you motherfucker. Listen, I'm staying busy, man. I'm going to keep being busy. I don't like doing comedy on the internet. I find that a little strange. I might have to do one or two, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Like this format I love, and I'm going to keep writing. And hopefully Chris Spencer will continue to pass me work as he's done for the last 30 years. Hopefully I'll be able to pay his ass back one day because he's made my career. Because I would.
You know, so funny. I went to the chiropractor and I asked him, was it my L4 or my L5? He said, no, Buddy Lewis.
On your back, and I'm gonna ride that horse until it dies. I'm gonna ride your ass all the way to the bank.
Oh my God. I was literally just about to call the cops and tell them, like, I smell weed. I think somebody's like doing something in his neighborhood, but it's literally my wife outside on the patio smoking weed and getting hot.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
Everybody needs to get away from you, Tahir. That's what that means. Everybody needs a moment away from you.
She's different, man. She had me. We did Molly for the first time about a week and a half ago in the hotel. We had checked into the hotel, and she was like, "Let's try some Molly." I was like, "You just got that shit on you like that?" She was like, "I got it from a friend." I was like, "Nigga, that's not comforting." But yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, what happened?
Cool. So.
What
Don't
happened?
look at me. I ain't saying nothing that ain't true. Close the door.
Y'all gonna be arguing about it?
His wife came in. She about to throw something at him.
He opened up the patio door like, nigga. I was like, well, it happened. I ain't lying about it.
Baby crack or fight, y'all.
No. You know why they don't want to talk is because they took the Molly and they had a threesome with the night manager.
Why the night manager? First,
the word night made it funny.
It just made us talk a lot. We literally stayed up for like 3 extra hours, but we were waiting for it to hit. We were just like, You feel something? Like, nah, I don't feel nothing yet. You feel something? Like, nah, I don't feel nothing. We were literally like just on alert for literally like, because it took an hour to hit it. Like it took an hour for it to hit in, but
what happened when it hit in? I want to know what happened when it hit in. Did you feel lightheaded?
Hey, put her on the Zoom. Tell her to come in.
Put her on the Zoom. She
that ought to tell you something though, Tahir. That ought to tell you and your wife something about your drug uses where the shit didn't hit in immediately.
It's not me. Listen, I drink. Drinking is my thing. That's my thing all day long. Like I've had, since we've been sitting here, I've had 5 drinks. I drink. I hold my liquor well. She is experimental. Oh,
Jesus.
All right, she likes to smoke. You got the pins. She got the joints.
Get out of here.
She got a Molly. She's with the shits.
Joshua, you can't hear this. Now go on now.
Really, Kim, you gonna try to act like a responsible parent now? You gonna try to act like a responsible parent?
What's up, Joshua?
What's up, Joshua?
Hey, Josh.
What's up, man?
No, you kiss your booty.
Yeah. Hold on.
Kim gonna try to be responsible.
Can somebody call me and tell me what a Molly is?
He just unlocked it. You just let him out the cage, Kim.
Shut up.
This her right here. This her little weed.
Oh yeah, there she goes.
The drug dealer.
Oh,
listen. She just walked in and smelled like a whole pound of weed and gonna sit next to me. I'm gonna get your druggy ass away from me.
She look like she be getting you.
Damn, Nino Brown, how you doing?
She saw me and man one time and she was like, "Go to Lord's forever."
Let me get my husband in here. Hey, baby, come here.
What are you niggas? One of you niggas coming here right now. Anyone to do.
Oh my God.
Come on in here and say hi to them, baby.
What you need,
hey, Tahir, I didn't know you was with Stringer Bell back there. How's she doing?
I can't see you. Stick it. Look.
Hey, Amy.
Who is that?
Amy.
One of the workers.
That's Amy.
He said one of the workers.
I know.
One of the runaways.
One of the runaways.
So, David, why don't you go ahead and go next? Tell us what you got coming up, what we can look out for, where they can find you at, and all of that.
You can get me on Instagram or at the David A. Arnold on David A. Arnold across all platforms. And I'm finishing up a show for Nickelodeon that I'm producing and writing, and I'm developing a couple of things actually that we pitching this week. And if it works out, I'll be doing some other shit. And just writing, man. Spend a lot of time writing. I think that's the most we can do. And I'm just gonna keep posting on social media and using that to get my creative head out. Oh, here goes Julie, everybody. Oh, Julie. Good night, dear Beanie Weenie.
Oh no! Oh, you let the dog kiss you in the mouth, David. God dang it, David. You go straight colonizer. Oh, hell no.
No, the dog.
No, I ain't goddamn dog don't touch my mouth. Good night, Booga Booga.
That won't be the first one.
Right.
You kiss some dog's ass, David. I've seen some pictures in your wallet.
I was drunk when that happened many years ago.
It was a dare.
It was a dare the first time.
And I made $80.
Ambria, why don't you tell us what you got going on, what we can look out for? If you want to thank anybody, you got that space as well.
Oh yeah, thanks to everybody with the Cash App.
What'd you say?
I was saying thanks everybody with the Cash App. I thanked everybody individually on the app, but thank you too.
Do you want to take more of my time or? The whole night, y'all be yelling over everything. You gonna take my last 30 seconds too?
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Thanks for everybody who donated on Venmo. Follow me on social media @_Amberia. I know it's complicated, but just do it. What am I working on? A bunch of shows y'all not gonna watch.
Tell them the shows, Ambria. It don't matter if they're gonna watch or not. Tell them the show.
They're not gonna watch A Capital Fourth on PBS. So 5 people will be watching that.
I watch PBS.
You watch all the Henry Louis Gates shit? That's what you be? Okay. Writing for the Democratic National Convention. So I'm gonna try to save the country. And
Yeah, write Biden some good shit other than saying, if you ain't black, you ain't vote for me. You write him some shit, please.
I'm not gonna reply to none of that shit because I want to keep my job. Thank y'all. We'll do this again, Tahir. We'll do this.
I have you back next week, Amberia.
Put out all these old niggas. We'll do it again.
My brother is like, I can't believe I watched 2 hours of y'all Negroes.
Why you can't, Scott? You ain't doing shit over there.
Exactly. And him or motherfucking Kyle, they ain't doing shit.
Kim, what you got going on that the people need to look out for? And if you got anybody you want to thank,
besides them dudes in your basement.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank all the people that. What, Mark Jones? How the contractor gonna send you $50 with what?
Sent me $50 too.
Mark,
Mark Jones. That recess light in my kitchen.
Mark need to go fix Amberia's.
He need to come back and fix it because he didn't fix it when he set up my ring. That's all I gotta say is we need it fixed. Wear a mask.
Mark, we love Mark. Mark about to do my construction.
Mark ain't shit. Mark is the only person David sent to me, and he didn't do shit.
Mark is the best ever. Mark redid my whole kitchen. Mark is the best.
Mark is
did you just get it redone again?
I want to thank everybody on the Cash App. Y'all, thank you so much. I am going to split my money up among some comics that I know really need it. So I appreciate y'all.
Please make sure you send me those names so I can make sure I give them nothing.
So we won't double gift them.
No, but you know what? We might have to do this to keep the Comedy Union doors open. The only black comedy club in Los Angeles. We don't know.
The J Spot is open.
Is it?
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, they keep having these. We closed it, but not really parties.
So he can keep having grand openings.
Yes, I want to.
And grand closings.
I want to. Also, I don't know. Oh, I'll be on Kelly Clarkson. Me and Sherry on July 7th. Y'all watch Kelly Clarkson on July 11th on OWN. Girlfriends. Me, Lunel, Just Hilarious, and Wendy Raquel on Girlfriends Saturday night on July 11th. I'm still on, you can watch Black AF on Netflix and 20s on demand on BET. And I got a book and I'm trying to make it.
Kim, you're doing good. You sound like you're
and you're losing weight, girl. You look good.
I am the new ambassador for WW. If you all want to not come out of this COVID healthier, please join me. Me and Buddy are hit our 20 pounds and we're getting better.
That's crazy. You lost 20 pounds?
20 pounds and been working out, and Buddy lost 20, and I'm going to go for another 15, 20.
That's incredible. Very proud of you. Really am.
I feel better. I feel good. I'm able to check.
Don't get her off all that damn medicine.
That's great. That's fantastic, Kim. Soon you'll be tying your shoes. I believe in you.
Your mama.
Oh, yeah.
It's always gonna be tough, though.
David, that's right. That's funny, David. I can tie my shoes, David.
That's fucking hilarious.
Just because that one time at the airport, you had to help me get my shoes off.
Kim, traveling with you through the airport is...
It's the worst shit in the world. Traveling with Kim in the airport is like...
It's like the first time, every time, Kim.
She act like she don't know what to do. Like we ain't been on the road together for 3 years. She sits there and she stares blankly into the sky.
Come with an aerosol can, a 2-gallon water. We can't take none of that through.
We can't take none of this shit on the road.
I think he wants to end the show. You know,
Chris Spencer, you want to tell the people what they can look out for, what you got coming up? Thank anybody.
Oh, Isabel, thank you.
Date nights Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Coast.
Great show.
David's been a guest on the show. Look out for the Trades tomorrow. A movie I'm doing with Will Packer and Universal called One and Done. We'll hit the trades tomorrow. So take a look for that. I'm writing the Real Husbands of Hollywood movie.
Hey. I just want a small role, Chris. Just a small role, man.
Okay.
That okay, let me know he ain't gonna do it.
No, I wasn't sure. I mean, that's asking is not how you get it. You see my Cash App right here, right?
Shut.
Cash App. You and your little class, whichever one of you little niggas give me the most money, I got an under 5 for you. Them on stage, Tony Baker, whatever, whoever. Look.
Everybody who don't know what under 5 mean, that means you got under 5 lines, nigga. Enjoy it.
5 lines or less.
And then I'm in here writing some other things, and I'm it's so funny. We've been in COVID and quarantine. I have all this time to finish, and I haven't finished. So I'm here writing. That's the crust.
I want to write. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, thank you, man. Thank you so much for sharing. Quick, I want to thank Valerie, Janine, BT, D, BT, Sydney, Catrell, Davidson, J-Mo, Taylor, Shanerica, James, Nakeen, Brooke, Leah, Brittany, Duval, Molly, LeBaron, Beard, Taryn, Kendra, John, Cedric, Eric, Alicia, Priscilla, Patrick, Amani.
You're gonna read every name, huh?
I am. Jeremiah, Jairus.
Bro, this ain't fucking Romper Room. You ain't got to read every name.
Marco, Crystal, and Ruben Paul. Thank you so much for your donations, man. It's greatly appreciated. This has been another episode of Zooming with the Homies. We are here Monday through Thursday. Always an amazing day. Monday through Thursday, not every day. I take 3 days off.
Oh, that's why you be drinking like you do. How you do that?
I book it on the weekends. I do the flyers on the weekends, and I get it promoted. So I take 3 days off. But yeah, it's a late night show, man. Like
this is a lot of fun. I'll come back and do this.
I would love to have you back, man. I would love to have you back, David. And hopefully one day you will actually call me back. That would be great too.
Listen, I got it on the calendar. Wait.
I really do appreciate it. This was great. Thank you so much.
Here. So what should I do with this $6,104?
Well, if you say anything of 1,000, you're gonna donate back to the show. So you go ahead and just send it to my Cash App. It'd be greatly appreciated. That way I can keep it going, man. My goal is to continue to get.
What'd you say?
Huh?
It's so stupid.
You got that fucking hysterical. Oh shit, that was fucking hysterical.
Anyway, we got Monday to Thursday we do Zoom with the Homies.
Shit.
Every Wednesday is a new episode of Wording is Hard. You can find it on the YouTube channel. And then every Friday we do Best Silent Listening Party where we check out a new album. It's me, Tony Baker, and Joshua Guns. Yeah, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow night for another episode of Zooming with the Homies. And make sure you check out all the playlists I have on Spotify, Tidal, and Apple Music. You guys have been an amazing crowd. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like the video. We still got 236 people watching. We only got 1,000 likes, man. Let's get this video to at least 1,500 likes. Definitely helps us keep going. Keeps the YouTube relevant. And thank you so much. Thank you to all my guests.
David Moore fucking Jack in the Box coupons. Ain't that a bitch?
Thank you, David A. Arnold. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you, Kim Whitley. Thank you, Chris Spencer, and thank you, Buddy Lewis. Thank you guys so much for pulling up, man.
Buddy got diabetes.
Thank you so much. Y'all stupid.
At Buddy Lewis Jokes, all media formats.
You had your turn, buddy. You missed out on that, nigga.
Kim Whitley. I'm sorry, social media. KYN.
I love all of y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Bye, Joshua.